Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the Africa campaign featuring the modern day 4 mod. In the last episode, we finally got ourselves out of those wars by defeating Myanmar, and that basically was the last domino we needed to knock over to finally get through the peace conferences, get everybody all absorbed into the empire, and we are now no longer at war. That's good. Alright, so what I have been doing in between episodes is I have been moving the entire army, the entire military back, at least the ground troops, back to Africa, setting them up on the borders of all of the various nations in Africa that are not part of us yet, and getting everybody all lined up, and pretty much almost everybody is in position at this point. We still need to move fleets around and air forces, air squadrons around, but that won't take too long. And we need to begin justifying wars with these other nations so that we can then absorb them, and we need to decide who it is that we're going to go after first. A lot of options. We can go after the easy targets first. Which may be what we do, because that will, if we knock out Lesotho here and Swaziland, yep, that'll free up 2 entire armies that we can use elsewhere, so that may be the best option. Since they're going to be fairly long justifications, 100 days, do it. 245 days. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let those run. Now, the other thing that we can do, but I'll lead it up to commenters and what you guys think, if you think it's a good idea or not, and that is to actually use a console command to basically get instantaneous war justifications, and then just justify on the planet and take everybody out. Well, not on the planet, but on everybody in Africa and knock them all out at once. That is an option. But for now, we'll just let these run naturally. If you guys think we can just go ahead, get rid of the tedious waiting, instant justify on everybody, and finish everything off. And that's what we'll go ahead and do. Or we could just say, you know what, we'll just justify against everybody in Africa, we'll absorb and consolidate Africa, and then we can call it good there, because, there aren't that many nations left. And none of them would be anywhere near capable of, giving me any sort of challenge. And just absorbing all of Africa was the end goal for this entire series anyway, so that is what we're going to do. Alright, for time being, we need to take a look at the Navy distribution and figure out where everybody is. Okay, so we have a submarine wolf pack and a carrier group in the Mediterranean. We have the Black Sea Fleet, which we're going to keep in the Black Sea because, why not? We have a second carrier group. It's around the Arabian Sea. What are you? Oh, you're just a big pile of submarines. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. First and second carrier groups. Alright, first carrier group. I want you on patrol through there. Second carrier group. I want you on patrol through there. Third carrier group. Wait for the autosave. There we go. Alright, you are going to be on patrol. I guess we'll just do something like that. 4th carrier group. We'll just lock down more and more of the ocean. The 6th carrier group probably actually needs... Oh, no, they're not doing too bad. They could use... going back to port, though. Actually, can I bring... Where do I want to put them as far as port? I don't know if I have any, like... level 10 naval bases. I'm pretty sure I have some level 10 naval bases somewhere. There's one. Let's go ahead and make that your home base. Alright, we apparently have some research we can do. Though none of it is really of, you know, that useful to us, but we'll just keep the guys busy. You know, just because. To keep that little indicator off of my panel for as long as I can. Alright, and as far as the air forces are concerned... Let's see, who is still kicking around over here? You head over there. These guys sit up here. All right. And then we're going to need to find some fighters. There's some naval maritime patrol that are doing port strikes. You don't actually have any ports. We'll bring them back anyway. Here's 200 fighters. I'm not sure how much of an air force that Lesotho and Swaziland actually have, but we'll bring fighters over there anyway. Just click on something random. There we go. And I have another 500 fighters over here. I'll go ahead and put them in the vicinity of... I guess Ethiopia. We can base them out of Saudi Arabia. That'll work. Or what used to be Saudi Arabia anyway. There we go, more close air supports. 400 more planes. We'll go ahead and get you in position for Morocco. Eventually. 100 close air support. Let's see. Alright, we have 300 more planes over here. These are multi-role fighters. park them over here. There's 100 more close air support. We'll move them into the area. Here's 250 close air support. We're also going to deal with Tunisia as well. So, we don't really have any good airports in that area. Oh, well, we have one right there. There we go. That'll work. Move them over there. $600 aircraft. I can't do that many at once. Get you ready for Egypt. Actually, we'll get the rest of these guys ready for Egypt as well. $200 close air support. Talc helicopters. There we are. We'll just kind of put these guys in a nice central location. I'll put them over at Ethiopia for now, I guess. Some of them can reach, some of them can't. The multi-rolls can't, it looks like. That's alright. Alright, this location for conquering Lesotho is done. I'll put you guys over there. Just a second. We'll move these. Okay, that'll do. Hopefully these guys won't, form a faction and call other people into war. It's called Tanzania as our enemy. That actually works out very well for me. Let me go ahead and set up some battle plans for Tanzania. There we go. Should probably just told them to go ahead and execute those plans. Yep, go ahead, go for it. You guys, go ahead and go for it. So who are these? Them. And them. And then we have... Well, Sudan should be able to defend themselves on that border. We have my armor here. Go. And more infantry. There we are. Go. Yeah, we have fleets out there. We have air cover. Do I actually have air cover there? Apparently I don't, actually. Let's bring some of those planes down here, shall we? maybe... Do I still have any, like, close air support sticking around somewhere that they don't really need to? Yeah. There we go. That should do. It's called Indonesia as our enemy. Well, that's slightly unexpected. Thing is, they don't have any ground method to get to us. So, what we'll do is we'll just lock them down with the fleet for the time being. We'll send that fleet out there. We'll take all of these submarines. I'll send them on search and destroy missions. This fleet, which is just 3 submarines, but we'll send them there. Just so they can't run any naval invasions or anything like that. And then we'll deal with them in a moment. And you guys, Wolfpack 4. Just a few submarines, but that's fine. Search and destroy over there. I probably could make a new fleet. Create a new fleet. This is going to be the 7th carrier fleet. Ten cruisers, all 5 of the nuclear battle cruisers, all the frigates, or those are destroyers. Sure, why not all the frigates? We'll give them 20 corvettes. Call it good. Get you guys an admiral, select them, and send them out here. Search and destroy mission. Alright, let's set those down. And this army looks like is getting redeployed. Quickest way is going to be redeploy them to a naval base there. Yeah, Eritrea wants to join. Accept. I'm calling the Sudanese to arms as well. Alright, we sunk one of the destroyers, 12 of their corvettes, and 3 of their frigates. And that was just 5 of my submarines that did that. Some of my subs got a little banged up, but... Now, are these just submarines down here? I think so. Trying to think if there isn't another carrier group that I could split off. But it should be alright. Eritrea wants to send an expeditionary force? No, you're part of the war. Right? You are called to arms, right? Yes, you don't need to send expeditionary forces. Now, where did I have my Marines lined up? My Marines are lined up over here. Okay. It may be better to do this with paratroopers. Which I think all these guys are just straight up infantry. Well, I could convert some armies into paratroopers. Probably have the spare equipment for that. You know, that might actually be a good idea. Like all you guys here. Guerrilla fighter? Adaptable. Yeah, I like the idea of adaptable. Let's see, what would be best? If I made you just straight up airborne divisions? Light air assault infantry? You know what, let's switch you all over to airborne. There we go. It's going to reduce your training a bit. But it's actually not bad. They're at regular. Alright, so if you guys are going to be airborne, then let's get you over to India. Let's send you there. Alright, Tanzania's down. 42 maritime patrols, close air support shot down. We sunk a amphibious transport dock. We shot down a bunch of planes. Sunk another corvette. Alright, so Tanzania's down. I don't know what is still there that they're trying to fight. Okay. Yeah, a few divisions still sitting there. All right, now they're gone. Alright, so we actually now have all these guys freed up. So, these airborne armored. Let's get you guys to a port. Alright, rest of this. Alright, like you. You guys head to the Tunisian border. You guys head here. And who else is over here? These guys? You head there. Alright, so all of you guys also head to India. By boat. And that now means that we are going to need air patrols over here. What may be easiest is to just set up some new squadrons. Got all these old light jets. Nah, we'll just use some good air superiority fighters. These are all multi-rolls. Do we not have a lot of air superiority fighters in stock? Yeah, we should have tons of these guys in stock. This is one thing they really do need to work on, is this whole interface. Alright, we'll just say interceptors for the time being. Because there really does just need to be filters. I want, you know... So I'll have to keep scrolling through this whole list. I'm going, where are the planes I want to use? There's some air superiority fighters. Okay, that'll do for now. 300 aircraft. Alright, tell them to seize control of that. Let's see, I don't think I need 700 planes over here. Alright, so another 300 planes. We'll take these guys. Send them over here. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which air zones we're going to need to protect. Alright, let's go ahead and get you guys to an airfield. This one should work. And we're going to need those transports. bring them there. And more transport planes, bring them there. Because these guys, once they arrive, I'm sending them there. That ought to work. And then we'll have you guys land there and do a push in that direction. All right. They're clear to go. You're clear to go. Let's get these guys then doing supply missions. Alright, let's get that guy wiped out first, because that is the port. You have guys heading there, so... Except they're attacking us constantly. We don't need to send all of you there. We can send half of you that way. Counterattack that guy, please. Thank you. Alright, those guys should get there eventually. Realize I had it paused. But we're at the end of the episode here, so how is this justification going? January? Okay, so a little bit. It's almost done. I do have to be prepared for all of these guys dragging other nations in. Fortunately, it was Indonesia, which is not that big of a problem. And we were able to quickly contain them with our fleet. I at least want to get that port taken. There we go. Okay, we now have the port. So we're good to go. We're just going to overrun this island. There's a strait there, so we'll be able to run pretty much all the way to the end of there without needing to do another naval or air invasion. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, well, we'll work on taking care of this. We'll get this absorbed, and then we could probably actually take advantage of the fact that we're at war to try to knock over a few more. Like, I could probably do justification over here. 50 days? Yeah, that's not bad. 380 days? Yeah, that one's going to be a bit of an issue. Alright. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.